There we go. I think everything is kind of catching up, but welcome. I'm so delighted to have you here. I'm so delighted to be with you. Um, there we go. I'm just excited to just be with you every morning at 10 a.m. as we go into our meditative space, as we decided to check the box that yes, meditation is our non-negotiable. It has been such a helpful part. Um, on this journey of life. And I wanted to explain just, why meditation has become my non negotiable. Um, Growing up, I had seen so many people, from my perspective, become miserable in their older age. And from my perspective, a lot of people that were around happened to be women. Women. And I'm not talking about growing up when I was small. It continued till well until I was an adult. I would look around me and I would see plenty of women resentful of either their lot in life, resentful over what their spouse or partner may have accomplished, resentful over what their friends may have that they may or may not have. And it robbed them of being able to see the beauty that is right in front of them. And because I had seen this in so many women, for me, it became like something that if we don't elect to choose something different, it's like a sliding slope that we could go into, particularly as I've gotten older and as I've had children and as certain parts of my life has had to press pause or be put on hold or not right now or maybe later, I've had to go through moments like that in my life that made it somewhat difficult to jump back in to being who I am. That, person who was 20 years old had a very distinct future for her life. And, things change, life happens, and we adapt. And I've realized that I have to be more intentional on who I'm around. I have to be intentional on what goes in and out of my ear gate and my eye gate. I've learned that I am an empath person. So I can feel a lot of things around me that sometimes are not my material. Yet, if I am not aware, I could end up adopting as my material. So, meditation has become important to me and a strict non negotiable because it takes time for me to recognize my own thoughts, to kind of recognize where I am right now in this place in life. I recognize exactly who I am in this moment of life, right? It allows me to usher myself into the present and not forecast too much, not stay too much in the past, but just center myself on who I am today. And it allows me to make those changes so that I can speak my voice more, ask for the things that I want, walk in my being state versus only relying on the work of my hands. I think the awareness that comes with meditation is definitely a game changer for you having a wonderful existence because it reminds you that you choose. You have a choice. You have agency. I know how everything seems right now in this world that we're living in. I am not going to name anything, do the history research if we're watching this years from now, but here's what I want you to know. You are still you. You still have a divine light that deserves to be seen. Your light can change the very atmosphere, not only of who you're around, but of this very world on your side of heaven. Typically, it's not always about what you do. It's going to be by shining your light in who you are. And the only way to find who you are or what you bring or the light that you carry is by taking time to carve out a space to go within yourself to see how amazing, incredible, phenomenal you really are. And when you meet that person, believe it. Believe it. There's some other things and tactics that I use that we'll go into another time because we're going to go into our breath work now so we can usher ourselves into the present. But I just want to remind you that meditation can be your non-negotiable in your practice, in this current practice that you elected to be in. And with that being said, if you are a first timer going into meditation with us, go ahead and comment first timer. I cannot wait to see how many reactions we get so we can love on you and continue to boost you up in your journey. During our breathwork session, we inhale for 4 seconds. We hold at the top of the breath for 4 seconds, and we exhale for 6 seconds. This calms our nervous energy that we may have slid in here on today. This regulates us back to the present moment, and it allows us to just relax. I truly adore this part of our meditation. So go ahead and get settled and let us begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Return to your normal state of breathing. Isn't it great to be held? We can pay attention to our nervous system. What do you hear around you? For me, I hear some construction. I hear silence. I hear birds. What I love about hearing the birds is it reminds me that they're always taken care of, they're always provided for, and they don't have to ask. They travel to places knowing that before they arrive, everything's already there for them to survive, to live, and to breathe, to enjoy life. Everything is ready for the journey, whether that is the sticks they found on the ground for them to create nests. Everything is there. They don't overstay their welcome, and they always know when to move in and out of season. So when I take the time to hear them when I'm in my present state after our breathwork session, it just brings me immense joy. Yeah. During this time, we go ahead and we uncover our intention and we lay it down, knowing that it doesn't have to be a forced intention of the day. It doesn't have to be a manipulated intention of the day. We just take this intention and we just lay it at the floor and allow our world to hold it for us. This is where we build that connection of trust. So we're going to take a moment to think about what that intention is for the day. Okay, I got mine. You can drop yours in the comments. I would love to hear it. I'm going to state mine out loud. And it just came to me. I want to intentionally or be intentional about laughter, playful. I want to play today. My past few days have been filled with so much to the brim of things I may not have had control over. But today, I want to make an intention to laugh or to have some playful moments. And as I release this intention, I know that it is not my job to micromanage how it gets done, but just to understand all is well, and so it will be. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get our timer prepared because we're heading into our 15-minute silent meditation. Silent meditation is a way for you to definitely observe those thoughts because as soon as we get quiet, it's like a floodgate of thoughts that come. And I want you to feel okay with it coming and okay with you watching it drive by like cars. That's how it's going to do. And on some moments, you're going to want to jump into those cars because those thoughts are going to be awesome. And that's okay. And when you notice yourself in that car of thought, I want you to gently, without judgment, without care, without shame, I want you to return back to yourself. For that is the practice, returning back to yourself. And there will be a time where the thoughts will go by and you will trust that those thoughts will be held for the perfect time and the perfect moment. We're going to use our mantra, bum bum, bum bum, to repeat to ourselves as we go through our meditation. That's what's going to keep us calm and centered and focus on our breath that sustains us daily. I'm going to go ahead and keep the time. You have no worries. Where you are is perfect. I will bring you back in 15 minutes. I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back. That was 15 minutes of gorgeous silence. I hope you guys were able to take what you need for the day. For during that time of silence, that's when you commune with your whole spirit team and they lay out those plans that they have for you and they make it so easy for you to follow. I am so honored to be your guide during this time. I am so honored to be just the person who ushers you back to yourself. I love you so, 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 so big. Have the most amazing day. Remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel because you too are being a big blessing to those you do not even know just by hearing share, just by hitting share and allowing us to partner with them on their own journey. I love you so big. The divine light in me assures, encourages, and just honors the divine light in you. Namaste.